goal setting stands out as a fundamental skill to cultivate if you're eager to shape your destiny. I'm about to assign you a task that will not only occupy your time indefinitely, but will also pave the way for you to construct the life you've long envisioned, but perhaps never dared to believe feasible. Let's dive into it promptly. The sooner you embrace discipline, the sooner you'll reap the rewards. And once those rewards begin to materialize, mark my words, the toil and discipline will feel insignificant. So, grab a sheet of paper, and at the summit, inscribe the words long-term aspirations. Now, brace yourself for a series of inquiries. I urge you to scribble down your responses. If you lack a pen and paper at hand, simply follow along for now and jot down your ideas later. Ready? Let's commence. The pivotal question you're tasked with answering is, what do I envision for the next 1 to 10 years? Allocate approximately 12 to 15 minutes to compile a catalogue of at least 50 desires you harbor for the next decade. These aspirations, encompassing the long term, will serve as the bedrock of your journey. To kickstart your list, mull over these prompts. What endeavors do I yearn to undertake? What spectacles do I aspire to witness? What identity do I aspire to assume? What possessions do I desire to acquire? Which destinations beckon me? And what facets of my life am I keen to share? With these prompts in mind, unleash your thoughts onto the paper. This isn't the moment for elaborate descriptions, rather, it's an opportunity to unleash a torrent of ideas, jotting swiftly and abbreviating where necessary. For instance, if you jot down 380, trust that you'll recall its significance without embellishing details like the hue or interior of the car. Such specifics can be fleshed out later. The goal now is to generate a lengthy inventory, aim for no fewer than 50 items, that encapsulates your aspirations for the forthcoming decade. Once your list is complete, proceed to the subsequent phase of the exercise. Go through your inventory and affix a numeric designation to each aspiration, signifying the time frame you estimate it will take to materialize. Assign a 1 to goals you envision accomplishing within a year, a 3 to those slated for 3 years, a 5 to aspirations with a 5-year horizon, and a 10 to those with a decade-long trajectory. Gauge each aspiration to the best of your ability, discerning whether it aligns with a 1, 3, 5, or 10-year timeline. Some audacious goals may extend a decade into the future. Upon completing this phase, you might discern a need for recalibration. Perhaps you realize the need for more 3-year goals or fewer 1-year objectives. Consider the lesson gleaned from early Apollo astronauts as they returned from the moon. Some grappled with existential crises, prompting a poignant inquiry, now what? The wisdom gleaned from their experiences underscores the importance of perpetually priming new objectives to pursue, ensuring a seamless transition from one achievement to the next. Hence, strive to maintain a robust pipeline of goals across varied timeframes, thereby forestalling complacency and perpetuating your momentum towards success. Ensure your inventory is comprehensive, encapsulating 3 pivotal categories: economic aspirations, material possessions, and personal development goals. Validate the presence of each category, including goals spanning financial prosperity, tangible acquisitions, and personal growth endeavors. This assignment might seem arduous, but remember, your diligence, or lack thereof, will reverberate not only in academic pursuits but also in the marketplace. With your long-term aspirations classified by time frame and thematic categories delineated, proceed to cherry-pick the paramount objectives. Identify the 4 most pivotal aspirations within each temporal category: 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, and 10 years. Armed with this refined roster, elucidate each aspiration in a concise paragraph, elucidating its dimensions and significance. Specify its magnitude, duration, cost, specifications, and rationale. This deliberation process serves as a litmus test, elucidating whether an aspiration truly resonates with you. As you articulate the how and why behind each goal, you'll discern their authentic appeal and potency as motivational drivers. Refrain from succumbing to tepid aspirations. Instead, strive for a cadre of objectives that invigorate and compel you. Once you've articulated your goals and their rationales, transcribe this dossier into a journal or portable notebook, ensuring ready accessibility for future reference and refinement. Remember, goal setting is an iterative process, necessitating periodic review and realignment. Allocate time weekly to revisit your aspirations, tweaking, reordering, or supplementing them as circumstances evolve. Vigilantly monitor your progress, lest you veer off course or forfeit sight of your objectives. In tandem with your long-term ambitions, nurture short-term goals, your aspirations for the imminent future, spanning tomorrow, next week, next month, and 6 months henceforth. These short-term objectives, colloquially termed confidence builders, furnish incremental victories that fortify your resolve and embolden you to pursue loftier endeavors. Document these short-term aspirations in your journal, delineating them by time frame, be it weekly or monthly. Revel in the satisfaction of ticking off accomplishments, no matter how trivial, for each triumph reinforces your confidence and propels you toward grander aims. And when you achieve a milestone within your long-term ambit, indulge in celebration. Acknowledge your victories, however modest, for celebration fuels momentum and bolsters resilience. Remember, growth springs from both triumph and tribulation. Embrace both as integral facets of your journey. As you traverse this odyssey of goal pursuit, bear in mind the symbiotic relationship between aspirations and personal evolution. Goals serve not merely as waypoints of attainment, but as catalysts for self-transformation. The essence of goal pursuit lies not solely in acquisition, but in the metamorphosis it elicits within you. Consider the analogy of a millionaire. The true wealth lies not in the amassed fortune, but in the acumen, tenacity, and character forged en route to prosperity. Thus, ponder, what traits must I cultivate to fulfill my aspirations? What skills must I hone? Embrace this introspective inquiry as a roadmap to personal growth. In the crucible of goal setting, anticipate an evolution, both personal and aspirational. Your capacities will expand in tandem with your ambitions, unfurling latent talents and propelling you toward feats hitherto unimaginable. As you immerse yourself in this process, prepare for an epiphany. The pursuit of goals begets an unforeseen metamorphosis, unveiling capabilities and insights that redefine your potential. Harness this transformative power to sculpt a future that transcends the bounds of your present reality. And remember, as you journey toward your aspirations, let perseverance be your compass and resilience your guiding star.